We are focusing on this battle here between the two Brazilian drivers. Felipe Nasr making the move with the DRS up the inside of Reliant. Felipe Nasr making contact, in fact, with his compatriot. Felipe Nasr has spun out. You can see completely turning into Nasr, forcing him to take a tight line. Potentially an overtake. Uh-oh, Rouge is coming up here. Let's take a look now. Turn 1. Can we make the move up the inside? Going through Eau Rouge now. Round the outside, up the inside. Yes, we can. Oh, my goodness me. We've done it again through Eau Rouge. In fact, there is no overtaking, in fact. So what is going on here? Could this potentially be Rosberg? Rosberg down to 5th. Yes, it is Rosberg. I think must have a puncture, surely. And in fact, who's this ahead? Valtteri Bottas. Also running very slowly. We have gained 2 positions out of absolutely nothing here. There obviously must have been an instant. Now Verstappen approaching him, and Verstappen, that is an absolutely huge accident there, as we now cross the line for 12 solid points today. Hey guys, what is up? It is StopMat1998 here, and here I am today with part number 13 of my Felipe Nasr career mode here on F1 2015, and today we are here with the Italian Grand Prix at Monza. I'm so sorry that it's taken forever for this series to come out again. Obviously, the last time was about a month ago now for the Belgian Grand Prix, but this weekend in Italy, I'm confident for this one. You know, the Sauber's got pretty good straight line speed, and obviously overtaking and just general straight line speed is going to be absolutely key this weekend. So without further ado, let's get into the qualifying report. Unsurprisingly, the back 2 rows of the grid were taken up by Manor and McLaren cars. Their lack of straight line speed severely affected their pace, and it's unlikely that they'll be able to make much progress in the race tomorrow. Force India were disappointed with 13th and 16th, as the team failed to capitalise on the Renault-powered cars. Max Verstappen outqualified teammate Sainz for only the 2nd time this season. Lotus's pace was fairly average, but the long run pace on Friday suggests that they'd be fighting for points. Red Bull were extremely pleased by Daniel Ricciardo's performance, as he managed to outqualify both Vettel and Bottas on a track where they should be much slower. Felipe Nasr got the edge over his teammate, with the lap time being 5 tenths quicker. Ferrari expected a lot more in front of the Tifosi, as they could only manage 4th and 7th. Mercedes missed out on pole position for the 3rd time this season, with Rosberg being the faster of the two. Unbelievably, Felipe Nasr sealed his 3rd pole position of the season after a blistering lap time which sent him to the top of the timesheets. Teammate Ericsson also fared well in 9th place. Daniel Kvyat sealed his best grid position since Silverstone, with Marcus Ericsson also breaking into the top 10. Bottas will have to settle for 8th, with Sebastian Vettel in 7th. Daniel Ricciardo was hoping to hold on to 6th position in the race, while Felipe Nasr took full advantage of his one and only qualifying lap. Kimi Räikkönen was the highest Ferrari, with the 2 Mercs lying up behind Sauber driver Felipe Nasr for the Italian Grand Prix. Don't even ask. I have absolutely no idea how we managed to get pole position, how we were over a second quicker than 2nd place Nico Rosberg. The stress room was completely dry, there was no rain whatsoever, and the track conditions stayed the same throughout, so I really have no idea how we got pole position for actually the 3rd time this season. Obviously the previous 2 times at Monaco and Austria, but a positive again is that Marcus Ericsson qualified in 9th, so both Saubers in the top 10, and really from this point on we need to be aiming for, I'd say, a top 5 finish at the very least, because obviously it's going to be very tough to keep the Mercedes behind on a track like this. Obviously they have the Mercedes power unit around, you know, a track which is heavily reliant on engines. But anyway guys, here we are now for the 5 red lights here for the Italian Grand Prix, illuminated above us now, and we are away here for the Italian Grand Prix. And then actually, as per usual, we're getting an absolutely terrible start. Rosberg's already overtaken us. We are going right against the wall to try and get the slipstream back off and see if we can maybe repass him going down to turn 1. As you can see, that's just the Williams diving down the inside. That's Valtteri Bottas. In fact, he might even be, I think he's actually from 8th all the way up to 3rd. So Valtteri Bottas off to an absolutely storming start. We've lost 1 position, but to be honest, that was expected anyway. We weren't really expecting to keep Nico Rosberg behind for too long. We just can't really let him escape too much into the distance. I think if anything, the guys behind us will catch up with their straight line speed. Obviously Bottas in the Williams, the Mercedes power unit. I'm going to be mentioning that a lot throughout this episode. The fact that, you know, the Mercedes powered cars are going to be very quick down the stretch. It's going to be very difficult to keep them behind. But nonetheless, going into the first Les mode now, we do seem to be, you know, controlling the car quite well. Actually, it does seem quite good, but I don't really know what happened in qualifying once again, guys. Just the AI just seems very slow. It's definitely on legend difficulty, by the way, as you're about to see now. Bottas actually lining up a move here. He's going to try and go for the move down into the Ascari chicane. He's actually going to go to the outside. Bottas, interestingly, we defend the inside line to make it as difficult as possible for Bottas, but I think he's actually made the move stick there. Yes, he has, forcing us out to the curve. In fact, we do get a little bit of a slide there, but I think actually Bottas and Raikkonen stayed behind. I'm not sure why Bottas backed out there, but nonetheless, we are still in 2nd position for now. But I think this will be some huge scrap here. I think we are pretty much holding up a train now, but as I said, yes, there will be some really big battle going on in these next few laps. So guys, this is going to be pretty intense, so we've got to, you know, make sure we're at our best here and try our best to keep the guys behind, because, you know, it's going to be very, very tough to repass them. But obviously, as I said, with the slipstream, with the DRS, it shouldn't be too difficult at all. But Bottas, once again, getting a good exit out of the chicane, and for the first Lesmo, he already has us here, and we're actually going to try the switchback here, going to the second Lesmo, but no, he actually positions his car very well there, does the Williams of Valtteri Bottas, and I don't think, obviously, DRS is not enabled yet. Next lap, it will be enabled, but I don't think we have the straight line speed advantage at the moment. Lewis Hamilton down into 4th place, actually. I think he qualified in 3rd, if I'm not mistaken. Obviously, because we qualified on pole, Rosberg in 2nd, but he might have actually qualified a bit lower down. But anyway, back on topic now. Bottas still ahead, but we don't seem to be really gaining on him too much. If anything, it's Lewis Hamilton behind who we need to be watching out for, along with the Ferrari, also Felipe Nasr, and obviously Sebastian Vettel as well. The two Ferraris also looking to do very well today for the Tifosi, the Italian crowd here at Monza. But I think actually will be on this straight now. I think DRS might be enabled possibly this lap actually. So we're going to have to wait and see. Do we have DRS? I don't believe we do. But we are gaining hugely here on the pit straight, on our championship rival, in fact, Valtteri Bottas. Don't forget, we are in a championship fight with both of the Williams drivers, so it is crucial we get past him here. Going down to turn 1 into the first chicane. I think we have done that, just cutting him off there, just ensuring that he doesn't make a move back up the inside. And we have got that position now. 2nd place, as I said, guys, it's just going to be continuous battling on these two straights. So obviously the slipstream on this game is pretty overpowered in itself, but with the DRS and the fact that, you know, this track has the longest straights in the whole Formula 1 calendar, you know, there's just going to be end-to-end battling here, endless battling, as I mentioned earlier on. But Valtteri Bottas making the move once again up the inside of Viscari, and he has actually got the move here just about. Yes, he has. So Bottas easily repassing instead with DRS, but in fact Hamilton's also through as well, because you get a poor exit out of Viscari, get a little bit of a slide. However, we do have actually a pretty good exit. Hamilton get the best of exits, in fact. And we are gaining on him once again with the slipstream. But in fact, look at that. There's 3 cars. 6 cars going 3 abreast there in 2 different groups. Oh my goodness me. Wow. So it looks like the Ferrari of Kimi Räikkönen actually passed Lewis Hamilton with Vettel, Massa, and Roman Grosjean, in fact, running 3 abreast on the back straight. We need to look behind now at the guys that have DRS. Lewis Hamilton and both Ferraris. Will Lewis Hamilton be able to make a move? He's lining it up now. He's pulling along to the inside line, and he's going to make the move up the inside turn. Will he be able to pull it up? I think we're going to try our best to hang it around the outside for the inside line, almost making contact. Jesus, and Lewis Hamilton, in fact, puts his rear tyre there into the gravel, but he has maintained and he has sealed that 3rd position for now. Valtteri Bottas and Nico Rosberg ahead are absolutely escaping here, so they've, you know, been very lucky not to get involved in this battle. But however, we are actually gaining quite hugely here on Lewis Hamilton. Can we make the move up inside of the, I think it's the Della Rogers chicane? Please do correct me if I'm wrong on that. I'm absolutely terrible with corner names, as you know, but however, we have passed Lewis Hamilton again. So surprisingly, the slipstream and the straight line speed in the Sauber is absolutely phenomenal, and we're actually able to pass Mercedes-powered cars without the DRS. That is absolutely insane. But once again, guys, on this straight here, we actually get a very, very, very poor exit. And Lewis Hamilton straight back past the rail. Obviously, we don't have DRS. We're going to be, you know, a sitting duck here on the back straight. We have absolutely no chance. Both Raikkonen and Sebastian Vettel now are also going to try and pass as well. Both Ferraris have gone through as well as Lewis Hamilton. Lewis Hamilton runs a little bit wide. We're going to go round the outside of Sebastian Vettel again, who gets a poor exit, but still. And just look at this. Just look at how many cars are involved in this battle. This is honestly one of the biggest and most fun battles I've ever been involved in on an F1 game. Sebastian Vettel's now moving to the inside to try and make a move on Lewis Hamilton, who's been overtaken by Kimi Räikkönen. The Tifosi must be going absolutely wild here. Both Ferrari trying to overtake the, you know, I think the current championship leader, Lewis Hamilton. Valtteri Bottas setting the fast lap of the race. We might have been line up a move here on Vettel and Hamilton, and possibly even Raikkonen as well on the pit straight here. We're going to try and go down the inside of both Hamilton and Raikkonen. I think we've already got Vettel, but Hamilton and Raikkonen might be a little bit tough. In fact, Hamilton's made the move stick on Kimi Räikkönen. In fact, we might try and go around the outside as well, although I think we've actually put a wheel into the grass there, and Sebastian Vettel has now made his way back through, up into what I believe is 5th position. Yes, indeed it is. We are now down into 6th place, but now back onto the straight, leading down into the Ascari chicane, sorry. We do now have DRS, we're bearing down on both the Ferrari. Sebastian Vettel's bearing down on Kimi Räikkönen, but Felipe Nasr is also lining up a move on us. There's so many battles going on at the same time. It's so hard to give us. Raikkonen and Vettel running side by side through the chicane. How are they avoiding contact? They're doing so well just to avoid contact. The Tifosi are seeing an absolutely amazing show today. What a race this has been so far. And it's only lap 5. My goodness me, what an insane race it's been so far. I think Raikkonen, still the Ferraris running side by side. We could take full advantage of this on the pit straight with the DRS. Are we going to try and overtake both the Ferraris here around the outside? Perhaps I think that's the only way to go. Raikkonen's going to the inside. Oh my goodness me, surely not. We're actually doing this. We've overtaken both the Ferraris on the pit straight. We're taking full advantage. We are back up into 4th position. Oh my goodness me, I think that is definitely by far overtake of the season. Both the Ferraris being overtaken on the pit straight at their home race. What an absolutely fantastic move that was. But guys, lap 6, it did not take them long to catch back up again. Kimi Räikkönen going down the inside of us. You know, this is Sky Chicane has seen so much actually. The fans that are sitting here have been treated today. Really, they just have. And on the pit straight as well, we actually get a really big slide out of the exit of the Ascari Chicane, and Raikkonen has retaken that 4th position. But look behind Massa and Sebastian Vettel gaining on us. Massa, in fact, is trying to make the move around the outside of us. We're going to try and defend up the inside of the Parabolica corner here. Can we hang it just here? Yes, we have. Massa has had to back out. We just cut him off there, gave him no real room, and I think we are just the pits in a couple of laps time. I think it is this lap we were supposed to come in, but I think we're going to try and extend the stint out and just stay out until around about lap 8, lap 9, somewhere like that. But anyway, we are DRS here on Kimi Raikkonen making the move up the inside, and we have regained that position now. But what, guys, just honestly, what an epic first 7 laps this has been. Honestly, guys, this is the most exciting race I've been a part of so far. You know, since I've been playing F1 games, the AI on this game are absolutely phenomenal. Really, anyone that says it's a boring, dire game really just needs to go and reevaluate themselves. Honestly, this is absolutely insane so far. But look at this, guys. It's only the start. Raikkonen and Massa going 3 abreast them on the straight, heading into the sky. Raikkonen's into the gravel. Massa's taking the position. Grosjean also tried it around the outside as well, but he had to back out in the end. And I believe, actually, Raikkonen did crash off that. There was a yellow flag for a brief seconds. Let's see what happened with Kimi Raikkonen as he ducks to the outside here. Going to obviously try to make the move around the outside of the Ascari Chicane. Obviously, was just really forced out of room. Obviously, he had Nasr and Felipe Nasr, both Brazilians on the inside. He had to back off. In fact, he got hit, I believe, by a Force India. And the Red Bull there, I believe, of Daniel Ricciardo was the victim in all of that. Just really couldn't do much. You can see here, from Nico Hulkenberg's perspective. In fact, yes, he just did hit Raikkonen. And I don't think there was really much Hulkenberg could have done. I think Raikkonen was just really stupid there with the way he rejoined the track. And that's pretty much ruined Raikkonen, and even Daniel Ricciardo's race has cost him quite a few positions. But now onto the pit straight on lap 7. Romain Grosjean now. This is another driver we're battling with in this Grand Prix. Honestly, guys, this has just been absolutely crazy. There's just no other word for it. Absolutely mental so far. And Grosjean, in the end, did back out. And we're finally into the pits on lap 8. In fact, wow, that was actually quite a scare there. Honestly, guys, when I was actually driving into the pits there, I thought I was going to crash into Massa, but luckily the limiter kicked in just in time, and Massa's also into the pits as well, obviously, as I said, along with Grosjean and quite a few other cars who we were battling with in that first stint. Sebastian Vettel obviously pitted in quite a few laps earlier, so I think it's going to be interesting to see where he is, because obviously he was behind us when he pitted in. In fact, that is Vettel there, setting the fast lap. Where is the Ferrari Sebastian Vettel? That is him there. He's passed, actually jumped both myself and Felipe Nasr. He's got the undercut, so that's actually paid off an absolute trick for Ferrari. But obviously no surprise there, because we were in more battles with Kimi Raikkonen and obviously Felipe Nasr, the guy ahead. But I think Vettel does have some traffic to contend with in the form of Roberto Meri and the McLaren of Fernando Alonso, I believe. In fact, but skipping later on into the lap, Sebastian Vettel has cleared that traffic without a problem. Felipe Nasr has also done the same on the back straight here, leading up into the Parabolica corner. In fact, we're going to try and do it here around the outside. Lewis Hamilton, as Lewis Hamilton sets the fast lap, we've actually done it here around the outside. Oh my goodness me, what a move that was. I know it's only on a Mano Mauritia driver, but still, oh my goodness me, I did not expect to make that move. Roberto Meri going incredibly slowly out of the exit of the Parabolica, and we just took full advantage of that and made actually a pretty impressive move, to be quite honest. But now we have DRS on Felipe Nasr, and I think basically, guys, the running order at the moment is Nico Rosberg leading, with Valtteri Bottas in second, with Lewis Hamilton closing in on him. He's currently in third. Sebastian Vettel in 4th position, who's actually just up the road, with Felipe Nasr in 5th and Felipe Nasr in 6th, the 2 Brazilians. In fact, no, Felipe Nasr has just overtaken his compatriot Felipe Nasr around the outside and into the Parabolic, and Lewis Hamilton sets another fast lap. That's just proving there how quickly he's closing in on the Williams Valtteri Bottas. Obviously good for us in terms of the championship, because we can't let Bottas gain too many points this today, because it is looking very likely that the Williams driver will be beating us today. So we just need to try and catch up with Sebastian Vettel. In fact, Vettel is pitting in now on lap 15, beginning of lap 16. And I believe Felipe Nasr will be doing the same next time. I think we're staying out until lap 18 to go into the prime tyres for this final stint. We are up to 3rd place now. So I believe Lewis Hamilton did also come in as well to try and get an undercut on Valtteri Bottas. But we are also into the pits now, finally into the pit lane, along with Valtteri Bottas. It'll be interesting to see here, guys, whether Hamilton gets ahead of Bottas, which will be good for us in the championship, and how close we'll be to Sebastian Vettel. I think we'll be ahead of Felipe Nasr quite easily, despite the fact he pitted in a couple of laps before us. But let's see now, a 2.5 second stop from the Sauber team there. A very quick pit stop. In fact, we've lost one runner from this Grand Prix. I believe that is our teammate Marcus Ericsson, actually, which is a shame for him. And Vettel already has emerged out well ahead, so we're going to have to, you know, really put into quick lap times now on these prime tyres, and, you know, take advantage and make advantage of our fresh prime tyres we currently have. A nice little corner cut there, doing everything we can to try and catch up with Sebastian Vettel. So I promise that was just a one-off there. I don't corner cut all the time, promise. But yeah, anyway, Will Stevens actually holding up Sebastian Vettel without the back marker. So Will Stevens has helped us out here. An absolute treat, as he does really not make it too easy for us as well, forcing us into the gravel out of the exit of the second Lesmo. We do have DRS, however, and we have closed in on Sebastian Vettel by, I'd say, a good second there, about half a second to a second on the Ferrari driver. And with 5 laps to go now, guys, it is possible here on to lap 23 now. Obviously, you know, the straight leading up the Ascari out of the exit of the second Lesmo has always been a popular overtaking spot, especially in this race. And we're going to try exactly that once again on lap 23. We are going to be gaining on Sebastian Vettel with the DRS. Once again, we are well within a second of the Ferrari driver. I think really, guys, all that's possible now in this race is 4th position of Sebastian Vettel. I think Valtteri Bottas for a podium. I think he's a little too far in front at the moment. In fact, we are gaining here massively on the Ferrari Sebastian Vettel. The Fosse crowd really won't be too happy about this as Nasr goes up the inside, I think actually just before the DRS detection point, in fact. So perhaps, guys, Sebastian Vettel will get DRS back on us, but I don't believe he will, as we did pull away by quite some margin. I think we have cleared the back marker. I think it was Roberto Merri who we cleared just before. And now onto lap 26, the penultimate lap here, guys. Our tyres just went off quite a lot, and Sebastian Vettel was regaining on us once again, and he's going to try and make the move round the outside here. Now going down to a Sky, in fact, he runs a little bit wide. Sebastian Vettel runs out onto the marbles, and he has run off the track into the gravel trap, and that's given us a little bit of breathing space here in the Italian Grand Prix. But however, guys, onto the final lap here, Sebastian Vettel is only 5 tenths behind, I believe that says. I think it's either 5 tenths or 3 tenths, I can't quite read, my previous screen's so small. But anyway, guys, it doesn't matter about that at the moment. All we know is that Sebastian Vettel will have DRS on the straight here, running down to Ascari, guys. There's been so much overtaken today, and there is still one more battle to be decided. 4th position here. Will it be Felipe Nasr? Will it be Sebastian Vettel? We are about to find out here. The Ferrari driver is, in fact, making his way round the outside with the DRS. In fact, he's got that move done and sorted for now. Done and dusted. But however, guys, the most crucial part is now this final straight here, leading up into the Parabolica corner. The final corner. Nico Rosberg has won the Italian Grand Prix. One epic Grand Prix this is, guys. And we still don't know where we're going to finish at the moment. But now we are gaining on Sebastian Vettel on the back straight, guys. This is absolutely crucial. We'll be able to gain an extra 2 points here, as we are now diving up the inside of Sebastian Vettel. I think we just about got it sorted, but Vettel's trying to hang it around the outside. I don't think he has enough drive out of the corner, guys. And I think we got it here. We got 4th position. Oh my goodness me, we've done it here, guys. We have got 4th position just by just over a 10th of a second, I'm going to predict. But oh my goodness me, guys, what a race. Battling from start to finish pretty much. The middle stint was pretty quiet, guys, as it normally is in this series. But oh my god, we have still 4th position, obviously losing 3 positions from the start, but still, considering all the battling, I will take 4th position any day of the week. And on any normal Grand Prix weekend, 4th position will be an absolutely great result. As you can see from the results now, guys, Rosberg 1, Hamilton 2nd, Bottas 3rd, Vettel obviously in 5th, only a 10th behind us, about less than a 10th behind us, 900ths behind us in the end. Massa in 7th, Raikkonen recovering to 7th, actually. Felipe Nasr was in 6th, sorry, with Grosjean 8th, Hulkenberg 9th, and Maldonado rounding out the points. It was indeed Marcus Ericsson, our teammate, who DNF'd from the Grand Prix, did not finish today, which is a shame, because I think Ericsson could have perhaps scored some points for us. But now in the championship, guys, we have lost 1 position to Valtteri Bottas, him finishing 1 point ahead, gaining 3 points on us, and he is on 100 points, us on 99, so it's very close in that battle there for 5th place in the Drivers' Championship. And I believe the Constructors, we are still in 4th, ahead of Red Bull and just behind Williams. So, guys, if you have enjoyed today's video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel. What an epic race that was. We can try and hit, I'm going to say 50 likes on this video. That would be insane. But anyway, guys, I will see you next time. Bye-bye.